It's time for the Giz Wiz with Mad's maddest writer, Dick DeBartolo. This is episode 1533, recorded Wednesday, August 26, 2015. One string attached. On this episode of the Giz Wiz, is the cup half full, or is it half empty, or is it stirred just right? All coming up next on the Giz Wiz!
It's the same dumb show with Dickie D and OMG chat on your PC. It's time for the Giz Wiz because gadgets are his business. They've got a gizmo sickness, geek disease, under pathology, rows and rows of USBs, glowing LEDs. Get ready for the Giz Wiz now.
Now! I hope you are ready for the Giz Wiz, because we are trying to be ready, and here he is, the whiz of the Gizzes, Dick DeBartolo. How you doing?
I'm doing fine, sir, and you?
I'm doing pretty okay.
Everything's good?
We got started on the stream a little bit late. We're running, this is, I think, the latest we have ever started the stream.
We've never, no.
Since the big move, I think.
400 episodes ago. No, this is our 17th. Our
17th independent episode.
Independently produced episode.
And yeah, this is by far the latest. We are 50 minutes late. 52
well, very rare
late?
For us.
Very rare. I tried to change. I'm not knocking these because I actually bought one of these webcams. This is the Microsoft Life Studio, something like that. I bought 3 of them for this studio.
I think that's the dead cam.
The Microsoft. It's not the live cam.
It's not the live.
It's the dead cam.
Yeah.
No, that would make a lot more sense. I have more of them over here because I bought enough for the whole studio. After last week, we had one webcam die. Where's the other one? The other one's on the floor somewhere. Here it is. And I tried to make it all work with the setup, but there's something wrong about the software.
Oh, my word.
Or something. Yeah, see? All these little cameras.
You bought 4? You bought 3 brand new webcams?
Yeah. I wanted them, because webcams are not nearly as stable as normal cameras that we had, like, say, at Twit. I wanted all the color to look the same, which is kind of actually a problem between this camera and this camera. You can see there's a slight difference in something between these two cameras.
Yeah.
I can't figure it out. So I wanted to try to get a consistent look across all the cameras we have in the studio. But webcams, I feel like webcams and home security have not been developed. Like, home security systems are also just atrociously bad at you just plugging it in and it works just well.
No, I know.
So same thing with these webcams.
But you know what? Normally, you are probably very rare.
Yes.
As a user,
yes,
to even use 2 webcams.
Yes. So I'm trying to use 3 webcams.
Yeah.
And they just do not.
Now, I don't know if things have changed at ABC since they put in the new studios, but they used to do something called chipping the cameras.
Yeah?
Where they
put a new CCD in it or something?
No. They had a color screen that sat in front of every camera.
Yes.
And the stagehand said it was called chipping the cameras. And they tuned them so that the red and green, so that every color and every camera was identical. So when they cut to a product shot or something, there was no color change at all.
Right.
But, webcams, I just use, I am so unsophisticated. My close-up camera uses a different Skype line, so that.
I think that's probably the best way to do it.
Oh, maybe. Okay.
Because I don't know how we would pipe it. I guess you could switch on your end, but that would be. Yeah, that would be difficult.
Yeah. If we ever get a 3rd camera, I'll just get another Skype name.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's how I do it at this end.
Yeah. So it's been a process to get this show off the ground, and it is interesting that not a single webcam developer I've looked has the use case of having 3 webcams plugged in at once. It's just not possible. So
yeah, and it is sort of strange that people now are getting more and more sophisticated with cameras and stuff. I'm amazed that no one like Logitech has even come out with like a 2 or 3 camera switcher for their own webcams, because so many families stay in touch via Skype. You would think that they would say, oh, let's have one in the kids' room so we can cut in there. And so someone get out there and develop a switching unit for webcams.
Yeah, and also it seems like there's a big push recently to do in-home broadcasting, amateur broadcasting. Either it could be podcasts, it could be YouTube, and Twitch is another great example of sort of in-home. This is the perfect example of it, but I don't think I'm the only use case anymore. I don't think me and a few other people are the only use case for in-home broadcasting anymore. I think that it's grown, but beyond just our group of friends.
No, absolutely.
So anyway, it's we need to do a Kickstarter where we invent the broadcast-friendly webcam, and that would be amazing.
And switching unit. Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of companies making podcast studios for one. It'll come with a camera and a mic and a mixer. But nobody's making a podcasting kit with a video mixer.
No.
You can mix a couple mics, but you can't cut between cameras.
No, yeah.
So that would be wonderful. I wish I could fade and do things like that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the system, I've talked about the system we have now.
Yeah, no, that's great.
It's about as good as we can get without upgrading to something that has actual real dedicated cameras, that has actual, you'd need either HDMI or SDI, HD SDI, with an actual switch, an actual TriCaster. We're right.
And actual money,
actual money, like investor level money. Yeah, we're pushing the limits on the Giz Wiz for that. But anyway, other than all of that. Doing great. We're recording a day early because I'm going off to PAX tomorrow, starting at 8.
And that is the paper bag packing convention,
right? Well, it's the Pronunciation Academy Extravaganza.
Oh, wow!
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty techy.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. No, it's the Penny Arcade Expo, which is a video game convention, and so we'll see. I'm going to get to see.
In this day and age, shouldn't it be more like the dollar arcade?
I know, right?
Is anything a penny?
And nothing's a penny. On the internet, it's a penny, right?
Oh, okay.
You load a page, you load a website, 99 cents to play an app. They don't really do that, though. They don't really focus on apps or anything like that, but.
Okay.
But yeah, it'll be a ton of fun. It's in Seattle, and so I'm going to hang out. If anyone is in the Seattle area, please, if you see me, say hi. I will be keeping you guys updated on Twitter, twitter.com/omgchad, or youtube.com/omgchad. Those will be where I kind of let everyone know what I'm doing around over the weekend. So that'll be a ton of fun. That'll be perfect. Cool. Anything else we should chat about before we...
No, we can jump right into the show.
Let's do it.
A lot of emails this week. So we have a short one in the letter of the week, but this email came and it said, as the foremost guru on discovering the latest gadgets, I'm a huge fan of the Giz Wiz show. We would like you to experience the purest form of communication known to man, the eye cups.
Ooh.
Would you like to experience the latest in tech? Thanks, Magdim, Magdim. And of course I said, I want to. And they said, okay. And they sent me a product sample. And here is my video review.
Of eye cups. Ooh.
Steve Bartola, Man's Maddest Writer, and the Giz Wiz one-take theater here at gizwiz.tv. Eye cups? Do you know what they are? I'm not quite sure what they are, except eye cups emailed me and said, "You test gadgets. Can we send you our new eye cups product?" And I said, okay, this is eye cups. We will open it and find out together.
Communication
All I know
technology.
is that it is a way to communicate with people. Okay. Oh.
Oh my.
Oh, wow. Very nice Apple-like packaging here.
Wow, fancy.
So we have...
Very minimalistic.
We have...
Yes.
Oh, these must be the eye cups. And, oh, you know what's nice about this? Either one can be the transmitter, and either one can be the receiver.
No batteries included. Not batteries needed. Not batteries
Wow.
needed.
Wow. Look at the
it looks
range
like
of
10
this
feet?
communication device.
Wow.
I would venture to say you could talk to anyone within a 5-foot range, 5.5-foot range.
No
So
Bluetooth
let's see if there's
needed?
anything else in the box. So we have that.
No difficult setup.
And we
Very
have,
easy.
Okay. And then we
Setup.
have, a robust communication,
God. Oh, look at
communications
that.
manual.
Very well made.
Complete with diagrams and reasons you should have eye cups. This is pretty neat. This is pretty neat. No ringtone in the theater. That's very important.
I wonder if it's
And,
a customizable string.
All right, so let's try them out. So the thing is, anybody you call has to be within the, I think it's 64-inch range. We don't have anybody
many
within
minutes
the
do you get?
64-inch range. So what I'm going to do
Unlimited.
is make a
wow.
test call myself, okay? Okay. Dick? Yes. Can you hear me okay? Oh, you sound great. Do I really sound clear? You know what? You sound like you're standing right here. Really? It's that clear? It is. Well, this is going to blow you away. This is not digital. It's analog. Analog? You can't have analog that's clear. Yes, you can. All right. Well, that's great. Oh. Well, okay, first of all, so voice quality, astounding. Build quality, I would say these cups are
At least
Starbucks
fifth grade.
quality.
At least
The
fifth grade
string,
quality.
Yes.
very nice string. Drawbacks, no color options. Okay, so although they did pick a nice silverish gray and green, I don't know, I guess green is kind of a techie color. So I'm not going to quibble. Sadly, they don't hold coffee. We tried, leaked out through the little hole. I thought since they look like Starbucks cups, maybe we could actually talk and drink coffee at the same time. That doesn't work. But you know what? All in all, I like them. Eye cups. Okay. So that's pretty clever. So they're under $10. The company, says, wait a minute, let me see what they say here. The ultimate ironic gag gift. All right. Oh, so it's not a communications device? I was totally fooled. There they are. Then they are at icups.us, and they have a very funny commercial over there. icups.us. So this is Dickie Bartolo, Mad's Maddest Writer, and the Giz Wiz one-take theater here at gizwiz.tv. Hey, Dick, is that it? Yes, it is. Can I go now? Yep, you're free. Okay. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Those
Such a funny idea.
and one camera's down. Look at that.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
Darn it!
Pros that we are, we will carry on.
Yep, no joke.
You know what? If you want to go over to icups.us, we can watch like a minute of their commercial. It's a funny idea.
With all the technological complexity of modern smartphones, we have created something so simple that it is going to revolutionize the way we communicate. We call it iCups. No buttons, no apps, no screen to crack, just pure, simple communication. We engineered iCups using high-quality paper and 64-inch arts and crafts string for superior sound quality. Addressing battery life issues, we basically performed a miracle by engineering the iCups to run without any battery whatsoever. It's the phone so user-friendly that even an unborn child can use it.
An unborn child?
We wanted to get a tech expert's opinion, so we went to Apple co-founder Steve Wozniak. And while iCups failed just about every technological test there is to take, it did get an insanely great laugh. And that, to us, is success. iCups makes the perfect ironic gift. Have that relative who's expecting a new iPhone this holiday? iCups is the answer. Have a technologically challenged parent or grandparent? They'll appreciate iCups' simplistic interface. Have a friend who is obsessed with everything Apple or Android? Nothing will make them happier than iCups. Throw in a fully interactive manual and an illustrated list of 25 reasons why iCups is superior to any other smartphone on the market, and you're getting an incredible deal. Thank you for joining the ironic revolution.
Very funny. Very funny.
Very funny, isn't it? I think it's very clever. They're $10, and the little book is very funny. Never lose your phone again. Just follow the string. You can really see if the NSA is listening in. And there's another one that's very funny. It said, now you know if the friend you're talking to really is on their way. So
now $20 normal price. That seems.
I think they just did that. Yeah.
Is that a joke as well?
I hope it is.
Me too. $10 is pushing it, but yeah.
Yes, $10. You know, $10 is pushing it until I actually. The packaging is very well done, and the little book is pretty funny. So I'll grant $10.
Okay,
but
good.
What $20 would be out of this.
Out of this world.
Out of this world. Anyway, it's iCups and it's .us. So,
Perfect.
Yeah. Okay, so let me just go to, and the second gadget is also prompted by an email. It's from a viewer who found a different version. He said, I found a different version of a gadget that you reviewed. I could not, excuse me, I could not find the excuse box for sale, but I found something that might be similar. It's just like OMG Chad's, and it could be possible that the batteries are have long passed on. Yours truly, Dan Matola.
That looks very similar.
Okay, so I found it for $6.95 on Amazon.
Oh, did you?
And I found it Amazon Prime. So you can cut to the close-up camera. This is exactly what the get off the phone excuse machine looks like.
Oh.
And it's $6.95 now.
It only has 6 excuses, and mine has 10.
Yeah, but you want to know something?
What?
The ones that we have, and I have an excuse machine too, but I can't find it right now. Well, I think you got the last one. We found it online, and
Right.
it said one left, and you bought it. I'm going to pick this up now and play it so you can cut away from that shot. So it only has 6 sounds in it. The problem is the sounds are very quick. They only last a few seconds.
Oh.
I'll pick one now. All right, so that's it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So you
Like ours
have
better.
ours, the ones that we have, they last a full minute.
Yeah, here's the representation of that. I mean, we should probably just keep on talking because it's going to go on.
Yes, I said, okay. I know there's something going on outside.
Yeah,
your
I mean, there's all sorts of police officers.
Whoa, I can hear that.
Oh my gosh, I'm walking right by it. Oh, there's so many rubberneckers. I hate it when that happens.
There's somebody at my. Oh, mine was a very short emergency.
Oh,
They've
mine's
come and
still going
gone.
on. I still have quite the emergency over here. It's still, yeah, man. They're not leaving.
Oh, that is.
I gotta get off the phone, Dick. There's two. This is too ridiculous. I have to go. Yeah, now that would be the end of that conversation. It's still going. I'm gonna go ahead and stop it.
No, it's great.
Chinese food delivery.
See, so that's the whole thing.
That's also for the people that have a paper door. That's so loud.
Yes, exactly. So you'd have to hold it far away.
Yeah.
That one at least you can say,
Chinese food.
you know, I had someone at the door. I gotta go.
Yeah.
But the police thing is like someone said, "Why do you have to go?" I just heard the police go by in about 7 seconds.
They're gone. Oh God, there was an accident. That sounds so cheesy too.
Exactly. And the one that we have, it's like it goes on for a minute. Chad, I gotta hang
you're
up.
breaking up on me.
There's something wrong here.
I can tell.
But again, it's like 8 seconds.
Yeah.
So that you could get off the phone. You could say, this guy's not going to leave. You could hit it a couple times. All right, I'm coming.
Okay, there you go.
And then let's see what the final one is. Oh, okay.
Dick, you don't even have children. I can tell that's an excuse.
So that is get off the phone excuse machine. 6, I don't know if you call them hilarious excuses.
So hilarious.
Unfortunately, the excuse machine that we have seems to be out of stock. And Dan, mine did come with a little plastic thing that when I pulled out, the batteries were still working.
Oh, that's good. Mine was missing.
Yours is missing, and also the one that Chad bought and the one that I have are 6 or 8 years old. So when both of us got them, but the batteries were dead. Anyway, this is what the excuse box looks like. GizWiz.biz. You can follow up all the info, but you can get the get off the phone excuse machine. And as of what's today's date? August 26th, it's $6.95 on Amazon with free shipping if you're an Amazon Prime member. Okay, so this is sort of okay, but excuse machine's way better.
Yeah, I mean, if you can't find the other one, I guess. Yeah, basically.
Yeah, if you you could the door knock, and if you have a baby, the baby crying, that could work.
Right. Well, good find. Thanks for emailing in.
Also. Dan Matola, thank you for that. And I have one more back to school device, and I think it's kind of clever. So let's take a look at Juice in the Box.
Dicky Bartolo, Man's Administrator, and the Giz Wiz one-take theater here at gizwiz.tv. A neat little gadget for back to school, and it's called Juice in the Box. I mean, if I had this during those 12 years I was in grammar school, I would have saved a ton of money. even if you're in grammar school for only 6 years. So this is how juice in the box works. Instead of buying those little boxes of juice that you throw away every day and often have weird ingredients, it usually starts with top ingredients, usually water, and then the second thing is often sugar. So what you do with juice in the box, you buy a juice in the box, and then just buy a big bottle of whatever juice you would like to share with your child. And you can buy healthier juices. And then you fill these up. Let me just slide this guy back out. And we'll take the instructions out so you can see it. It holds 8 ounces of juice. And you then slide this back on. And I actually have one here just filled with water so I can show you. So that once you throw it in their backpack, you don't have to worry that it's going to spill in their lunch pail. And this way, you can save a lot of money by using big bottles of juice. And the thing is, it's very green because you use this all year long. So every day of the week, you save throwing out 1 cardboard box and 1 straw, because this even has a built-in bendy straw. So it comes in 4 colors. Just check on the web. They range anywhere from like $9.99 to about $12. But over the cost of buying an individual juice box every day, you're going to save that $10 or $12 really fast. So they're at juiceinthebox.com, and they're available pretty much at all the big box stores. That's it. Dick DeBartolo, Maz Maddest Writer, and the Giz Wiz one-take theater here at gizwiz.tv. I think this is vodka.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're on the job.
That's why I spent 12 years in grammar school.
Exactly. That was your problem, Dick. I mean.
Yeah, I know. Also, they solve a possible problem is you won't get into a squirt fight, with those little boxes of juice.
Yeah.
Kids eventually get onto just squeezing the box and shooting the juice all over the classroom. So
I think this is great. I don't know why this hadn't been thought of before. Or if it had, why haven't I seen it before? This is perfect.
No, it is. It is interesting. And when someone sent me one, I thought, oh, this is such a dull thing. And then when I started reading the copy points, I'm thinking, first of all, instead of throwing out that little container every day and a straw, then the fact that the juice in the box itself is already 80% of recycled materials. This makes sense. And then put water in it and then shaking it up and down, and nothing leaks out. So it's easy to repackage it every day. And then again, you're going to save a lot of money just by buying, a gallon of juice and filling this every day.
Yeah.
So
seems very practical.
Think has a lot going for it.
Yeah, so. I agree. Great find. Another perfect find. It seems like we've had a lot of, we had the eye cups, which were
the eye cups, yeah.
And we had the
you know what? The people at Apple right now are probably going, oh my gosh. We didn't see that coming.
The eye cups should have come with a little box of apple juice.
Yes. If they put the juice in the box top on the eye cup,
you're right. It
could be a juice carrier communication device. The kid could drink the juice and then talk to the person next to them.
This is perfect.
You know what? Kickstarter another. We throw out these Kickstarter ideas and
we just give them to people and
we give them away.
Gosh.
Eye cup juice. I can the eye cup juice box. I even named it.
There you go. Gosh, we need to patent these ideas or something, or just at least ask for. We'll take 5%. Okay, 10%.
Yeah, I know. Also, I was thinking wireless eye cups.
Oh,
I didn't even tell them about it.
Oh wow!
And I practice with Dennis, and if you just talk loud, you can hear the person.
Wow.
at a further distance
Oh wow.
than the 64-inch cord.
Whoa.
Yeah,
I mean,
could hear him.
you're making nanotechnology cups, basically. I mean,
That is exactly right. I could hear Dennis from 12 feet away.
whoa.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Man,
No,
technology
and-
is just getting so good nowadays.
Yeah, yeah. That would be our slogan. 12 feet away and no string.
No strings attached.
No strings attached.
There we go. There we go.
Cordless eye cups.
Would,
they're
chat
gonna
room,
cut
would
us
you back
off.
it? I think they back it.
What was the name of that guy who... oh, yeah, Magdim. If you lift our idea, could we please get a
Yeah.
cut?
Yeah, next up on the iCups website. Well, I guess it's that time.
Yes. All right, speaking of good stuff, forget the good stuff. It's time for Chad's Crappy Corner.
But you might want it at Chad's Crappy Corner. Get it?
Okay.
Bet it's not a webcam. Oh, wait a minute. The theme, the Patreon, the members,
Yep.
our great supporters decided that for August, every week Chad would do an under $10 gadget.
An under $10 gadget. So this next gadget is the perfect thing to give to someone that you don't care that much about.
Oh, okay.
Really,
It's like
really quite nice.
reverse Hallmark.
Exactly.
Right.
I wanted to look for a gift and for this episode's gadget. So I was looking around and I thought, what do you normally give someone who, what's the kind of quintessential or stereotypical gift? And I thought, a mug. So I wanted to go find a clever mug. So I found this mug. And that, okay, now we're down to one camera. We have one camera working now.
Okay.
And anyway, so I found this mug. This is the self-stirring mug. And
Chad, hang on. Hey, Chad.
Yeah?
My mic just went out.
Oh, gosh.
So,
okay.
I'm talking to you over the iCup. Can you still hear me?
I can. Luckily,
Okay,
it
good.
has multiple feet of range. I'm very happy with that.
Boy, we are having technical difficulties everywhere. So go ahead.
Golly, okay. Does this? Yeah, no, that one's still broken. It's funny that this one broke on a black screen. I was thinking, oh, it'll come back any second now. Anyway, self-stirring mug. Instead of you're the world's best dad or #1 boss, it has exactly what it does, just right on the front. It's not telling lies. So let's go ahead and open this up. I just realized that it probably didn't ship with batteries, which is probably going to be a problem. I might have to run and get those real fast. But it's a stainless steel mug, which is quite nice. It has a lid on the top and a really nice gasket.
Yeah,
as well.
lock ring.
And then down the bottom there, you can barely see it, but there is sort of some wings down there.
Oh, yeah.
That will start to turn. The bottom opens up. Oh, yep, it looks like I need, what do I need here? It doesn't say if it's AA or AAA. I think I have some around here. Do I have, oh, look at
Okay.
that. I'm so smart. I actually did this earlier. I just remembered that I put backup batteries right down here. AAA. AAA is the answer.
Okay, very good.
So we'll throw those in there. There's really no way to tell
Don't
which...
put them in. Yeah, don't put them in backwards. Otherwise, it'll suck the liquid down into the base.
It'll go the opposite direction. So we close that on there. Feels semi tight. And then there's a button right on the top that says stir.
Okay.
I don't know if that's ever going to focus, but it does say stir.
No, it did. We can see it.
Here we
Just
go.
bend it down a little more toward the camera.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's really hard to see. Okay, so inside of there, you can also see it starts
Can
to
you push
spin.
the button? There it goes.
Yeah. So pushing the button now, and it'll start to spin. So
Okay, so it spins as long as your finger is pressing down.
pressing down stir. So if you're like me who doesn't normally travel with a lot of spoons, this will be the perfect device for you. So I brought some liquid with me. Oh my. Okay, I really wish I had the product camera. So we're gonna just tilt this down here so you can kind of see what's going on.
Okay.
Actually, let's pour this way up to the top. We're gonna get dangerous here.
Okay.
Okay, so now that this is up at the top, I'm gonna hit the stir button, and you can see it starts a little vortex.
Wow, it's like a whirlpool.
It does. So it sucks it all the way down to the bottom.
Wow.
So if you want, you can. It almost feels like this is like a superpower. You start to get mad at someone while you're talking to the boss.
Yeah.
It just goes into a whirlpool.
The thing is, they shouldn't have put that big self-stirring mug written on the side.
Right.
That's
Yeah, that might give it a little bit away. You might have to hold it in your left hand there.
Yeah,
Your
like
right
there
hand
you go.
there.
There you go.
There we
now.
go. But
Now
yeah,
I'm scared.
I think it's quite neat.
And that was only $10?
This was not just $10. It was $6.85. So here's my thumbs off, and then start the stir, and then there we go. You get the vortex. This is fully full too. Fully full. That was difficult to figure that out. But yeah, it's on Amazon. The cost is right there. It comes in a few different colors. This is
and you know what? It got pretty good reviews.
It does. It does. Here's the black, red, yellow. Different
every single one
styles.
Giant.
Oh gosh, that one is $40. Holy mackerel! How much is this one? $30. Okay, we'll get this one silver one, and then it's $6. I guess it's because you're getting two of them.
Oh, those must be pairs.
Yeah, pieces of two. Yeah, you get pairs, but still, that's $20 each.
I know, but they look like they have special tops on them or something.
Why is this one so inexpensive? Interesting. Well, hey, there's a deal. But yeah, so that is the self-stirring mug.
It's pretty nice and free shipping. It's not Amazon Prime, but free shipping.
Yeah, free shipping. Yeah, it did take a. This was last week when I said. Whoops, I keep cutting that camera. Last week when I said that I was still waiting on some of the products, and so I had to do the pill pack. This was the one that I was waiting on. So,
okay.
Now, the one thing that I want to find out before I get off of it is if it's washable, because I just opened it. So wash. It doesn't look like...
You mean dishwashable?
Dishwashable. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I assume it's not dishwasher safe. Not dishwasher safe doesn't wouldn't immerse it either. So you have to hand wash it.
Yeah, because of the battery compartment. Yeah. I'm sure is not rubberized.
Yeah, exactly. So, but it's a fun little gag gift, and it does have enough power to create a whirlpool of water, which I think is
look really neat.
Really neat. So that is it for Chad's Krabby Corner. Now it is time for Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
They're geeky and they're goofy, together they are loopy. When gadgets pass away, he takes them out to play in Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
What do you got for us this week?
I have a letter. Hi, Dick and Chad. Here is a video for the Gadget Warehouse. This is my favorite gadget from the past. The HP 41 calculator, and a guest host at the beginning, signed Doug, who was Nerd1701 in the chat room occasionally.
Ooh.
So, Doug, let's look at your HP 41.
Whoops, that's the wrong one.
Hi, Dick and Chad. This is Doug from New Jersey.
Oh, kitty!
And I want to talk about my favorite gadget. So, this is Linux.
Linux!
She's the stray that came to live with us 2 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Girl.
Trick cat.
Ready? Up.
Yum.
Good girl.
Wow, very rare. The cats do tricks.
One more.
Wow.
Up. Good girl.
Roll over. No, she won't
Yeah,
do that.
right.
Okay, just kidding, Dick and Chad. What I really want to talk about is the HP 41 calculator,
Ooh.
which helped me make my way through engineering school. It's an extremely powerful calculator, and it's the one that everybody wanted in school. You could put programs into it. It could do all sorts of calculations in all sorts of modes. The thing was, it was also very durable. My first calculator, the TI, Texas Instruments 58, barely made it through one semester before it died. I got this in my junior year of college. I had an HP 11C before this. My father asked me what I wanted for Christmas. I said, a calculator. And he said, that's all? I said, well, you didn't see the price of the calculator yet. So, like all HP calculators, this uses what's called reverse Polish notation, which means you enter the two numbers that you want to do something to, and then you put the function in. So if I want to multiply 2 by 2, I would go 2, enter 2 times, and we got 4, so obviously it's still correct.
Interesting.
The calculator still works, and this is almost probably 27 years later. I did have to get new batteries. It takes an N battery, which was a little difficult to find.
It's a little weird.
To show the valuation on these, the value people hold on these, if you go on eBay today, you're still going to pay close to $200, $250 for one. And also to show the popularity, you can also get a HP calculator for your iPhone.
Oh, wow!
It's an application, and you can buy additional modules for this too, virtual modules. So that's my favorite gadget from the Gadget Warehouse, and I'll be here.
That is great!
That's great, Doug. Thank you, or Nerd 1701 for your HP 41. And it's funny, I looked on eBay. Someone's selling one for $295.
Whoa!
$275, and I looked it up on Wikipedia. When it came out, it was $295.
Oh, wow!
I know, and
Gosh,
just cut to
I'm
my
going to start
close-up.
investing in calculators. They don't
I
lose
know.
value at all.
Just cut to my close-up camera, only because Texas Instrument had sent me this for back to school, and it's too complicated for me.
Oh my gosh!
But
What model is that? The 84.
Oh, do you know about that?
So it was funny because he was talking about it got him through college and high school, and our version was the TI 83. That was the calculator that everyone had, and so that one looked very familiar. So that's
okay, well, this is even better than that, Chad. This is the brand new TI 84 Plus.
Oh my God, it's so red. Oh, it's so beautiful.
Yes, it comes in 6 colors. The CE has 6 times the memory of the TI 84. It's a full color screen. It is now 30% lighter than the previous TI 84, pretty thin. And it comes with that lock-on cover. And on Amazon, Chad, $110 to $120 depending on the color.
Yep. That's I remember trying to we got one finally, and it was of course I was in high school, so I was like, oh, parents, just get it. And nowadays I'm like, oh wow, those are expensive calculators. That's crazy.
It's astounding. It's just astounding. Yeah, but I mean,
you have to think that schools have to deal with students not being able to afford these calculators and having smartphones that do exactly the same thing.
Well, that app he showed, is your guess that app would be the same as owning that calculator?
Maybe not that app, but another graphing app.
Oh, okay, right. Okay.
And it almost make me think, I haven't been in school for years now, but it would make me think that the school might even say, here are 2 or 3 apps that, if you want to save money, we support. Like we've trained our teachers on how to tell you how to graph along with. Does anyone in the chat, can they say to this, or does everyone still have to use these graphing calculators? Because
someone's saying you can program your textbook on your calculator.
It seems.
Oh my God, I need that calculator.
I know. The problem is that kids wouldn't look up answers on your phone. That's a good point.
Oh, that is interesting.
That's a really good point. That they if they had their phone on their desk during a test, that would be a problem.
Yeah, that would. Yeah, no,
See,
that
Dr.
would be...
Mom knows what's up. Dr. Mom knows exactly what's up. So, okay, good point. Okay, still the calculator is king.
The calculator's king.
Yep.
You can't get Google on your calculator.
No. It's just a matter of time, probably. But
yeah. So if you're getting a new calculator, the TI-84 Plus, I don't know if they're selling the other one, but the Plus, I know nothing. It took me 9 minutes to figure out how to turn the screen on. But the Plus has the 6 times the memory and is 30% lighter than the old one that Chad had.
Yeah, the old crummy one. Yeah, I think I gave it to my sister. Like, the thing is that even nowadays, most of the functions haven't changed. The 84 or 84 Plus and everything. They have upgrades.
I'm sure they're not.
But the math hasn't really changed that much. So, like, I'm sure that my sister, when she's going through college now, is still using that TI-83. Do
you suspect that 2 times 2 is still 4?
It's hard to say. I mean, technology is increasing at such a rapid pace.
It really is. With inflation, I would think.
Yeah, it might be 4.2 now.
If I knew how to use this calculator, I would do it because it's possible it's like 4.4.
Yeah.
Although with the stock market doing the way it is, it might be back to 4.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anyway, but we're not mathematicians.
No. We're just entertainers here.
We're entertainers, and even that's in doubt.
Yes, exactly. And I'm hoping that with inflation, our entertainments get better.
Yes.
So. Cool, it's time to move on to the letter.
Here come the letters, the letters. Here come the Giz Wiz letters now. Here come the Giz, I said the Giz Wiz letters now.
Oh, yeah. Okay, what do you got this week?
All right, our letter is a little self-serving, but I actually want to know the answer to this too. Steve Johansman, Johannesman. Guys, I love the Giz Wiz. I want to support your efforts, but I don't like Patreon. Are there any other contribution methods available? Thanks, Steve. So my question was, you go to Patreon and you click on the one-time donation. Are you still in Patreon?
No. So if you go to our site, gizwiz.tv, and click on the one-time donation, you're not through Patreon. That's a direct. I set that up to be a PayPal donation to me that is tagged with Giz Wiz, so that when I every month I export all my PayPal, basically to do like business stuff with it, to say, here are my losses, here are my gains. And one of those steps is to filter out everything with the tag of Giz Wiz, and then that gets split between me, Dick, and Cheeto, and Josh, our producer.
Josh, right.
And so the one-time donation on gizwiz.tv does not touch. The only thing that touches is PayPal. PayPal does have transaction fees, but that does not touch Patreon. So I think that is also a solution.
Yeah. So, Steve, you can go to gizwiz.tv, click on Patreon, and then click the PayPal thing, and you will not be in Patreon.
Right.
Okay?
It is confusing because when you go to gizwiz.tv, it makes it look like you're going to Patreon here. Sorry, I'm trying to type it. That's why I'm staying on you, Dick.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Chad is down to half a camera.
I know. Seriously. So yeah, when you click on Patreon right here, it is confusing because basically I didn't want to use the word support, like support us, because that would make it seem like this was like technical support.
Oh, gotcha.
So I kept the word Patreon. But here's the to donate via PayPal one time. So you do click Patreon to donate one time.
Okay.
So yeah,
Perfect.
there's that.
Perfect.
There's that. Yeah.
And we thank everybody who's been supporting us. As we said, this is our 17th independent show. And we're just having a great time. And the chat room's been super, even though we had technical difficulties today. We
really patient.
We had 97 people saying, "We're here, don't worry about it. We're here."
Yeah. I know.
Right.
I felt
What are we
so
down to
bad.
3 now? How many are left?
No, we have 92 people.
Oh my
in the chat
gosh.
room. Yeah.
Oh my God! Yeah,
it's
and I think the one person that left that was in Madrid, and it was 2 a.m.
Yeah.
So I said, "You are forgiving. You are forgiven, sir."
Yeah. Okay, now let's go and check out what the heck is it at Giz Wiz.
Yes, this is we're coming down to the wire.
Yeah, this is the very last moment. I think it would be. What day would it be? The
Well,
over
this
the weekend.
will
It's the last time.
yeah, this will air back on the 29th. So you have 2 days. August has 31 days, right?
Yeah, August has 31 days. Yes.
31.
It does.
Okay, so you have, depending on when you're listening to this, you either have no days or 3 days.
And this is the thing you're trying to figure out what the heck it is. I mean, I don't mean to just give it away, but it's so close to the end. I'll just let you know now. This is a gadget for when you get new shoes, and it's really hard to put shoelaces through the holes. You put that stiff part of the shoelace into that little groove here, and then you can push the shoelace right through the hole really easily, just like that. It's a shoelace poker tool.
Wow.
Convenience. Yeah, I'm sorry I gave it away.
Wow, you're unbelievably good about this.
Yeah.
Every time I just worry that you're going to absolutely get it absolutely right.
Yeah, and I succeed. I know it's a bad thing, a bad habit for me. Anyway, if you want to put in your guess, there are 12 Mad magazines. It's right here. This is the one you're trying to get, the October issue. For correct answers, but get this, there's 24 double the Mad magazines for cute, hilarious, clever, witty, awesome answers, because that is what we celebrate here at the Giz Wiz.
Exactly.
Not being correct.
Stupidity, being wrong.
Yeah, not that other, thing that your boss might want. Being correct all the time.
No.
Shucks. So go on, head over to gizwiz.biz and click the banner to play that game. Big thanks. We mentioned it before, but I do want to thank them again. Our Patreon supporters, anyone who supports, you guys are making the show continue to run smoothly. Thank you so much. This is our Patreon page. We've actually gained some patrons. Thank you so much. If you get any value from this show whatsoever, we would be super happy if you would help support the show in any way you can. Even a small donation, just getting the amount of patrons up is fantastic as well. So thank you.
Yeah,
It
is. And it's just to pay rent and DSL and trips to trade shows.
Exactly. And webcams that don't work.
And webcams, hundreds of webcams.
We're trying to get a 3-camera setup here in the studio, and it's not working. But anyway, we're going to work on that later. So thank you so much. If you want to catch previous episodes of the Giz Wiz, gizwiz.tv is the place to go. There you can find all of our previous episodes. It's also where you find us live if you want to watch us make the show for you, which is normally every Thursday at around 4:30 Pacific time. About 7:30 Eastern. And also it's where you subscribe in iTunes with HD, SD, or audio, or there's RSS links for the podcatcher of your choice, and also YouTube as well. And here's all of our previous episodes. There's about pages, there's Patreon pages, there's the chat room. It's all there for you at gizwiz.tv. And that about wraps it up.
Also, you said that when I mentioned the meetup, you had something to add. So the meetup is October 11th It's at the Boat Basin Cafe, West 79th Street in the Hudson River. They're at boatbasincafe.com. It's 2 to 4 in the afternoon. We play games, give away a lot of prizes. We give away a lot of Mad magazines. We give away a lot of the gadgets that we've shown on the show. And you said when I did that plug to ask you to add something.
Yeah.
So
I have confirmed that my schedule is clear, so I too will be at the October 11th
Oh my
meetup.
gosh!
Yes, and so I'll be there at the Boat Basin Cafe, hanging out with all you guys in New York.
That's great.
So I will actually be there. So I'm very, 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 very happy and excited.
Oh, this is super.
Yeah.
And you'll see Disneyland in person.
I will. It'll be the first time I've ever seen Disneyland in person.
That's great.
Yeah.
I'll show you how to use cameras and how to
Exactly. You'll tell me how to make all your side has worked flawlessly.
I'll show you how to make television, pal.
So,
That's great.
Yeah,
Great.
so I already have it on my calendar, and hey, we'll be able to use the iCups.
I'm using one now. The mic went out again.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Exactly.
That's
why you're so much better at the technical stuff than me. You always have a backup plan. If I had backups for these webcams, dang. So mark it on your calendars, October 11th at the Boat Basin Cafe.
Perfect.
And that about wraps it up for this episode of the Giz Wiz. See you next time.
I'll be here.